This is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and I'm here with baller Keonn Scott. How's life, man?
Life is good. Just working out, training, staying busy, and also working. So just trying to stay busy and keep my head on the swivel and keep moving forward.
Steady grinding.
Yeah,
Just like, what was it, Nipsey said, grinding all my life.
yeah.
That's all you can do.
That's all I know.
So let's go ahead and start from the beginning, though. Where are you originally from?
So I'm originally from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I grew up in like the impoverished neighborhood in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. My mom, it was just me and my mom and my siblings, raised with no pops, nothing like that. So yeah, Fort Lauderdale, Florida is where it all started for me.
Okay. So how was childhood being, it's not no bad thing to say, being a mama's boy.
Yeah, it was being so for a very long time. My mom, it was just I was raised with. I had three sisters, and it was just me. I was the only boy
Oh,
for a
okay.
very long time.
Are you the youngest or are you the
I'm the
oldest?
third oldest, so I got two
Oh,
older
okay.
sisters. I got a sister under me. This was like early on,
Okay.
and after that, my mom ended up having two more kids, another girl and another boy. So I got a little brother and I got a little sister too.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's six of us. Single mom with six kids, man.
Man,
Yeah.
she grinded.
Yeah.
Talk about grinding all
Right?
my life.
Nah,
That's
for real.
grinding all her life, man. That's hey, shouts out to mom.
For real. For
You
real.
gotta give them respect. So tell us about your youth sports. Like when did you start playing basketball? What made you pick up the basketball? Did anybody inspire you? Specific player,
Yeah. So I started playing I started playing basketball when I was like sixth grade, like organized basketball. Like I knew I liked it, but I never played organized ball. Sixth grade was the first time I ever like said like I need to play ball. But like as a kid, 3-year-old, running around the house in diapers with a basketball in my hand, like that's all I've always had a ball in my hand, but I didn't start playing organized ball until sixth grade.
Okay.
So yeah, middle school days, man.
So you started even playing. You didn't even play like the I wouldn't say Pee Wee. I don't know if they call it Pee Wee for basketball.
I mean,
really,
they got
but-
like a rec league,
Yeah,
like at the
but-
park.
So you
play
just
for the
started
park.
right when, like in sixth grade. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah,
So
man.
like, did anything inspire you? Was there a player you saw that was like, "Yo, this dude's balling. I gotta do that, man."
What's crazy? My very first favorite basketball player was Kobe Bryant. He was my
R.I.P., man.
R.I.P. to the great. He was my first favorite basketball player for a very long time, and then I obviously now I'm a big Steph guy now, but as time went on, I became a more Steph Curry fan. But nah, I started with Kobe. Started with Kobe, and everything else fell into place when I wanted to be just like the dude. The way he approached the game was just
Different.
yeah.
Him and MJ is
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
Those two.
The
is
mentality
totally
was
different. Although Steph, man, you can't deny that dude. That dude is good.
Yeah.
The shots he hit, you like anybody else. It's a bad shot.
For real.
It's a bad shot.
Nah, yeah.
So where did you graduate high school from?
So crazy story. My high school like experience was like crazy as hell because I went to the three different high schools.
Oh,
So,
okay. Was it
yeah.
9th, 10th, and 11th, like
So-
back to back to back?
So ninth grade, I went to this private school called Cardinal Gibbons, and I feel like I wasn't getting the opportunity. Like it's a private school, Catholic private school, and my mom was big on academics, so she wanted to make sure I got my grades. So I went there on a scholarship. I had to pay for anything, but my freshman year going into like my sophomore year, I started to feel like I wasn't getting a fair chance to play, like give an opportunity to hoop, like you know what I mean. And I was like, I know I can play. Everybody knows I can play. It's just like now you know the political aspect of basketball.
There's gonna be politics in sports. It's
Exact-
always gonna be politics.
Exactly. So I ended up going to another school called Blanche Ely High School my sophomore year. I transferred to there. It's public school, predominantly black public school.
So you said the prior was private.
Yeah, the first
so
one.
that's got to be a little bit of a culture shock going
Yeah.
from private to public.
Yeah.
How's that experience?
It wasn't really a different experience for me because like I mean as far as me going to the private school first was the most like
Mhm.
the toughest thing because I was with people that really didn't look like me and didn't come from the same circumstances I did. So that was the tough part. Going to the public school, that shit was easy. Like I was able to
Yeah.
just
You get to have fun.
yeah, it was like, all right, boom. I'm with everybody I know. It was mostly all my friends from middle school. They went to the Blanche Ely High School. So it's like I knew everybody. Everybody knew me. And it was all love for real.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so you go to the other high school. So then how is that? So then did you get the start? Were you getting minutes?
I got minutes. I started playing, and then I messed my foot up.
Oh man.
So then like I started getting minutes, and then I messed my foot up, and then everything after that was kind of downhill, trying to get back into, rehabbing and get myself back together. So then I ended up leaving there and left there and played with wanted to play with one of my like close friends from when I first started hooping, like 6th grade. We was playing on the same AAU team. And we was like, man, let's trying to get on the same team and let's go hoop. Like, let's go be on the same team and be on something. That's
squad up.
Yeah, we was like Batman and Robin type thing. So we end up going to Fort Lauderdale High School, and I went there for a year, fell out with the coach over some crazy stuff, and I ended up like leaving, and I went back to Cardinal Gibbons for my senior year. So it was like.
So you went back. So like, do you want to elaborate like what happened with the coach? Was he just hating on you, or did y'all not mesh well? Was it like
It was just.
If you don't want to go.
I got you. It wasn't nothing like that. It was just he had his views. I had my views on how I wanted to approach the game, and it was like, if you're a man, you're gonna stand on what you want to do. When it comes to the team, and we all like, it was crazy because we had a relationship, like me, the coach, and my homie, like my best friend Jeff. We had a close relationship.
But you gotta have.
Right. But it was just like all the things that was promised at the beginning of like, when we gonna start this thing, this is what it gonna be. And it wasn't that. Like as time went on, and I was like, man, I ain't trying to deal with that, man. It's inconsistent. Like one day we in a gym, and then we got to do this, and you got, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna be done. And I left, and I went back to Cardinal Gibbons for my senior year.
Okay. So you graduate, and then so you go and you play for looks like, did you start at Princeton?
Nah, I played. So crazy thing about the Princeton. So Princeton, I had an internship at Princeton. And I was so I had an internship at Princeton. I was in charge of these the summer camps. And that's how I got in contact with Princeton, with the coaches. Like I talked to the coaches. I was able to practice with some of the players, and when I was there, and I was able to get that experience and be alongside of the coach, and pick his brain about little things about basketball and all those type of things. So it was a pretty good experience for me. It's a really good internship to just get experience and learn from Ivy League coach. So
was it like were you doing like sports type internships? Were you like helping coaching, or what were you doing?
So I was everywhere. I was helping out with the coaching staff. I was practicing.
Okay.
I was in charge of how the summer camps would be ran at the school.
Okay.
So one of the camps I did have to manage was the basketball camp. So it was like, pretty. It was stressful, but it was pretty fun to get that experience.
So you start out with that, and then you end up playing.
Yeah.
How does that feel? You're like, first I'm doing this. You're like, now I'm on the team. Now I'm going. I saw the Ohio State pick.
Yeah.
Talk about that experience. Like, how was the transition? Like,
so when I went, I had no idea that I would be like practicing with with the squad and doing things with the team and stuff like that. So it was like, so shocking. Like I get to play, like when you walk in the gym, you go to this Ivy League, big Princeton school, like you like everything's nice. Like you like, oh my gosh, like yeah. So it was like, damn, like I'm excited to be a part of this. So
were you on campus?
Yeah. So I had a meal plan. They gave me a meal plan. I was getting paid, and
I
had a meal plan, and they gave me a dorm room to stay in while I was there for the summer.
That is great.
Yeah.
So looked like you were kind of like, now we got the transfer portal, like for everybody. You can do the transfer portal, but like trading or free agency for college.
Yeah.
You were like pre-transfer portal and you did it. So you went from Princeton, and it looks like you went from, am I saying it right, Worcester?
So Worcester was the school I went to.
Okay.
I graduated from Worcester. I went there, and that was a Division III school, but it was what people don't understand about College of Worcester, it's the winningest college in NCAA history.
Damn.
Like out of Kansas, Duke, you can like Google it and like it'll pop up. Worcester is one of the most winningest colleges ever.
Ohio has some ballers.
Yeah.
I think there's is it Dayton? The college is her Dayton College.
Dayton.
They got ballers
Yeah.
there. Is that where Obi Toppin
Oh,
came
Obi
from?
Toppin, yeah.
So Ohio has a lot of ballers.
Yeah.
Like, have you heard of D. Friga?
Yes.
So D. Friga, he's
Yes.
from Ohio, I
Yeah.
think.
No, yeah, I think he is.
I know he went to college out there. So it's just interesting. There's a lot of guys like from Ohio. Just from Florida as well. There's a lot of ballers out there. But
man.
in that area, there's a lot.
No, for sure.
So like what I guess the people want to know what went from Princeton to Worcester. Like what made that transition happen?
So it was so when I went from, I was already at Worcester, and I just had the internship to go.
So
school.
okay, I got you. So you were doing Worcester, and then you were internship
Right.
at the same time.
Right. Yeah. So like it was summertime.
Interesting.
It was
Okay.
summertime. So
Got
basically,
it.
I went there and was on some like just plugging in and meeting new people, networking a little bit, and
Got
you know,
it.
getting paid to do all that type of stuff. So it was like, I'll take this experience.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So then like you balled there, and then you just picked up from at Worcester.
Yeah, went right back after
Okay.
summertime, and it was right back on the grind back at Worcester.
So out it's a lot more colder out in Florida. I would take it from like, how was that experience?
Bro.
Even though you're not balling outside, but I mean you're still like, it's cold out there. Getting to the gym is just like you got to warm up after that.
Yeah, it'd be times where you be like, do I want to make this walk to the gym to go get up shot? Sometimes it was too cold. It was way too cold. Like, so in Florida, like, as soon as you go outside, you sweat. You already like,
Oh yeah, it's kind of like out here, right? For the most part, it's a little bit, probably a little bit more muggy because it's more like oceans around, right?
Exactly. But Florida, man, we hoop outside. Like I grew up hooping on hard top concrete like every day.
Yeah.
From me and my homies, man, we would hoop from 7 a.m., go to every other park, go hoop 3-4 times a day, eat, and keep it going like till nighttime until it's time to go back to the crib and get ready for tomorrow.
And you can be outside
all day.
But it's like
All day.
when you go out there, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, just getting to the gym, it's like, ooh, now I got to warm up.
Exactly.
Man.
Ohio was way too cold, man.
How many years did you do there?
I did 4.
So you did 4? Oh,
Yeah,
dope.
all of them.
Awesome. I'm a statistic. I went for a little bit. It's like, man, I gotta get rid of. Bye guys. I did my little time. I just needed my experience.
Nah.
So, I did a little research. I stalked you. Looks like you majored in sociology.
Yeah.
So explain like that. And I think I even saw a piece. Google's weird when you search stuff. Sometimes they link. It looked like I saw. Was it a mixed-ish piece that you did? Was it you?
Mixed-ish.
You're talking mixed.
Oh, you're talking about my senior thesis. That's
It just
my
popped
research.
up.
Yeah,
When you Google your name, you just
Yeah.
see stuff popped up. I
Yeah.
guess did that have to do with the sociology stuff?
Yeah, man. So
It was interesting. I liked like what you said. It was a short
Yeah.
piece. I mean, but it was like, okay, this is interesting.
right. So yeah, man. They Worcester is compared to like Ivy League Princeton when it comes to research projects and things like that. So what Worcester does is you got to have your own research based off your major before you graduate. Like you can't graduate. You can have all the credits and all that, but you can't graduate until you complete that
That's
research
dope.
project. So
I guess it's annoying, but after you do it, you're like, I got
it sucks in the process for sure. Because I was being a social major. That was something I can relate to, learn about the statistics of being in impoverished neighborhoods and living like that. You know what I mean? So I wanted to learn about it. And what caught me was I had a class when I studied. I had a class in Intro to Sociology. And it was a book we read, Mass Incarceration of the Prison Boom, it was something of that sort. And it caught my attention because I grew up without my pops. You know what I mean? So I was like, damn, this is something I can relate to my life. So it made it easier for me. It made me want to go to class and made me want to go learn and go read the book and write the paper. And you know what I mean? So that's what really gravitated me to actually doing that sociology major. So
yeah. I read, like I said, it was interesting. When I saw it, I was like, this is interesting. It's just like some random stuff that you find.
That's
it's
crazy.
Like,
you just typed my name in and it popped up?
Yeah.
I haven't even.
It's Keonn Scott, just to look at some stuff. Just sometimes you go on social, and after that, you go on Google and just see what you can find, and there you go.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
I think I saw your game high. Let me see if I got this right. Correct me. game high against Whitworth, 29 in college.
20,
Yeah, 29 points.
Yeah, that was a crazy
busted,
game. Yeah, that was. They
was
were
you
ranked
talking
like
smack?
Yeah, of course. I'm
You be
a
talking
Kobe
smack
fan.
on the court.
What the hell? You can't be a hooper and not
Okay, real
talk.
quick. What's your like the most smack talkish game? Like, have you ever someone was talking shit to you and you was like, okay, y'all were just going tit for tat, and it was one of them games where just like,
Man,
we both just gonna get buckets and talk shit.
What? Yeah. So unfortunately, like I usually don't talk unless you say something to me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I just try to play the game, but until you say something to me, that's when I gotta like torch you, and I gotta, yo, you asked for it. Now this is what this is what you asked for. So now I gotta be that dude on the court. Like, and once I start, and it's over. It's over. And that's kind of what happened at Whitworth game. They were ranked like 4 in the country.
Okay. So you already had them checked on that thing right there. You're like, I'm about to bust them.
What's crazy is the coach before the game, they coming to the game all nervous, like we about to lose to these dudes, man. I'm like, hold on, man. Like, why y'all act like, and when we watching film, they like, yeah, these guys are really good. And I'm like, man, stop hyping them. I hate when they do that. Don't hype them. Don't
hype them. It makes you mad. You're like, nah, just because you hyping them now, I got to give it to him.
He bleed just like me. Like, let's go out here and play ball, man. And I had 17 in the first half.
Nice.
Out the gate, I came out like, yeah, we're not losing this game. And after that game, man, everything changed because coach was like, Keonn's not the same player that he was last year.
Yeah, put some respect on my name.
Yeah, so it was really cool, man, to have that experience. But they had a dude on their team. He was averaging like 35.
Oh man.
Yeah, he shot us up for like 40, but he
still because of the L.
He took the L and he shot 35 shots to get that 40.
See,
so it's like
you gotta look at the numbers.
Yeah,
it's
so
like, your numbers wasn't looking that good, buddy.
I shot an efficient 29. I had an efficient 29.
Yeah, see, his is like 25%.
Yeah,
that's not good. So you model your game and you idolize Kobe and I would say Curry at the same time?
Yeah, so I take the Kobe's mindset over every I don't care who you are. Like his mindset was he approached the game different. So definitely Kobe's mindset. And I would take Curry and Allen Iverson was my dudes.
AI changed
the game. Yeah. Kobe, AI, and Curry are my guys.
You can't deny those. I can't argue with that at all. Yeah. I mean, I would say, Curry's they call him the baby face assassin for a reason. Yeah. So he does something to make them dang shots, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man.
So we had Greg over here recently. Greg Helt, he balls with. So are you familiar with the YouTube space and with the ballers like Savage Squad and like the hooligans? And
I've heard I saw that on your page, but I'm not too like
it's just just a YouTube space of like there's like actually a space out there where like it's like the new and1 mixtape in the sense of it's not, of course, in the day it's like DVDs and whatnot,
right?
But like Nick Briz, I don't know if you heard of them, Cash Nasty, Hoops.
Nah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
But so are you like familiar with any of that? And if you're not, are you looking into getting into that space?
I would definitely be interested. I'm all up for that type. Are those the guys that like they go to the parks and stuff and record?
Yeah, so they usually go to the parks. Like the Savage Squad, they were known for doing like it was like a big I would say tiff going on between them about they would put them like the main guy would put them into some bad predicaments and not tell them, but tell some other people, and the other guys could swing and get in trouble when the other guys getting paid to do certain things. So that's what that was. But a lot of them will go out to just different parks like Frigga. You see how Frigga does it. He just goes on a tour. You should ought to look at it because I know Greg, he does runs out here whenever that he's out here in Austin because he lives in Austin. Okay. So he'll say, "Oh, I'm here," and you got to pull up and.
Definitely, I'll do that.
Give him buckets.
Hey, man, Greg.
Greg, like I said, he'll put it out there and then like just pull up on him and then really just pull up with the camera and because like I said, you ball, and you're doing collegiate ball, so
of course, man, I definitely do it for sure.
Basically, hop on with Frigga and then be back in Ohio doing all. You be like, damn, I'm back out here again,
right?
So like, I guess like the next thing, what do you plan on taking? The basketball, like, you plan on taking anywhere now? Are you looking to do anything with it?
Yeah. So right now, man, I'm out here in Austin. Just moved out here in June. So right now I'm just training, and I still have a year of eligibility left to play.
Oh, okay.
I can go
because of the COVID rule?
Yeah. So I can still go play at another school. Like I'm trying to do that, or I'm trying to go overseas. I got a deal over in Serbia that I can do.
Okay.
Come in August.
I tell you what, man, going overseas is always good because they get rugged out there and it makes you tough.
Yeah.
Like PJ Tucker.
Yeah.
He went and did that. I want to say Pat Bev, he did it. A few other people have had an interesting career. I think Kyle Lowry even maybe have done it for a little bit.
Definitely. I think he did.
Yeah. So, I mean, it matters to go play out there. Yeah, they play decent.
Yeah.
They pay, and it's just like,
it's tax-free money too.
Exactly. Yeah, that always makes it better, man. Have you been up to date on the UT basketball roster and I guess what's going on this year?
Yeah, I've been watching.
They're ranked 5 going into the season. I think the season just started. So what do you think about UT basketball?
Man, I'm a big fan of UT. I love orange is my favorite color. So I love the orange. But yeah, I'm a big fan of them. KD being one of the greats to come from
that
UT.
Squad was nice. Was it KD? DJ Augustine. Was it like a Shane Abrams or something? What was his name? I want to say it was a Shane something.
Yeah, DJ was their point guard.
Yeah, they had a nice squad though.
They was well rounded for sure. And then Kevin Durant was just.
That's crazy to think KD was at UT when you think about it.
That's
KD.
Crazy. Nah, man, but I'm a big fan of UT, man. I actually love Austin, so I'm a big fan, man.
And real quick, what made you move to Austin?
Crazy, man. Just something new. I didn't want to go back home. You go back to Florida and get comfortable and, get back and living and, I didn't want to be just another dude. You know what I mean? So I went away, got away and took advantage of the opportunity that I was given to come here and just have my own place and do my own thing here. So
I'm always just interested in people that come to Austin, and then we'll wrap it up. What made you think Austin out of everywhere else? I'm just curious.
It's a college town. I just graduated,
so
it's young. Everybody, everybody's young, nearly the same age as me. I always see everybody out. They're always honestly the same age as me. So I was like, okay. That's crazy. One of my close friends actually lives here too.
Okay, that always helps too.
Yeah.
So all right, cool.
But
we get a lot of people from all around, so I'm just always interested.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like a new melting pot.
Austin,
I like it.
Yeah, everyone's moving here, even from Cali.
Oh, that's the biggest transplant. We call them transplants. They don't like it, but it is what it is. We just got
transplant.
Yeah. So where can we find you at, man?
What do you mean?
On the socials, anywhere?
Oh yeah, man. You can follow me on Instagram, Keonn Keonn Scott. I'm on Twitter, Curry Jr. on Twitter.
Awesome.
What else? All the social media platforms I really be on, honestly, is Twitter. Oh, at Facebook, you just type my name in, I'll pop up for sure.
Cool. Pull up in them parks, man. Drop them boys off. I
promise man. Shout out to Greg.
You'll get it overnight. Just pull up on him. You'll see him on the social. Just pull up on him, give him buckets, and instantly, that's all you need, really.
No, for real.
It was good having you, man. Great conversation. This is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and I'm signing out.